What is up, folk? I already made a video today, so you already got a fucking intro, so I'm not gonna really OD it. You know what I mean? But we're gonna just be doing a little bit of journaling. Let's do this. As y'all know, a little Canva. Right, you can also use my website, Retail Log. That's really okay. I don't use my software, right, for these like review shits because it is like a review, right, and it's not really like a journal and shit. I might add a review tab in there though. I'm gonna do that today, right? So that is gonna be available on a Retail Log app, right? You can review in in there, right? Or you can just use Canva like I'm doing. But let's get into this bit, right? Let's see what happened on the DAC, right? So is this 9:30? Okay, no, okay. As we can clearly see, let's go to the daily, right? On the daily, what are we doing, Wayne? What are we doing on the daily, Wayne? All right. Okay, let's get these bad boys up here. All right, so on the daily, we are rejecting out of this daily gap. All right, what else do we have? PDL, PH, PI, PH, previous day high. Yeah, PDH. Okay, cool. We have a previous day high, right? And we already took out this high as well. We're not gonna really mark that out though. So on the daily, what are you doing? Right. On the daily, what are we doing, man? We are rejecting out of this daily gap and targeting the previous day high above, right? So pretty simple, right? Rejecting out of a daily gap and targeting previous day high and LR above. Cool. It's pretty simple on the daily. Not really gonna OD it, right? We obviously know we have LR up here, right? And we're rejecting out of the daily. Cool. What are we doing on the 4 hour, right? We are clearly continuing this bullish little move, right? We're reacting strongly, right? Just targeting that previous day high, right? We already took out this previous day high over here, right? So nothing really much to say. We're kind of respecting. We're just respecting that. We're respecting like the more premium gap of the range, right? So you can write that down. Alright, there it is. There it is. Buying, there it is, boy. Alright, 4 hour, right? We are respecting the more premium 4 hour of the range, and just respecting the more premium 4 hour of the range, and this is like a breaker structure, but obviously this 4 hour candle isn't closed yet, so I wouldn't call it a breaker structure, right? But we are there's not really much to say. Like, I wouldn't say we are like disrespecting bearish here because we obviously respected this 4 hour, right? But it looks like we are going to just run up to previous day high, right? We're just running up to previous day high. That's what it looks like. That's how she wrote my shit. All right, what else do we have on the 3 hour? Nigga, what? 1 hour. All right, we have some low resistant lows, right? Some accumulation lows, accumulated lows. Not really. Okay, what does it look like we did though, right? It looks like we have some AMD here, right? So we accumulated, right? So accumulation, Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, buying, right? Accumulation. We have manipulation, buying, right? I guess what we're about to flip and do, looks like we're about to distribute to that low, right? Okay. Fuck! I already fucking copied it, man. Alright. Alright. Oh, there it is. Okay. On the hourly, it looks a bit more bearish. Since we're respecting the more premium 4 hour and swept some sell side liquidity above. It's not sell side, dumbass. Buy side liquidity above. It looks like clear AMD, and seems to want to distribute lower. Right, pretty simple. Right, it just looks like some AMD, right? And we have this like sell side low to target. Right, the only thing is that this would be a high resistant low, right? Only that it would be a high resistant low target. Okay. So that's the only like bad thing, but other than that, just it looks like it's about to distribute lower, right? We obviously accumulate here, manipulate higher, just distribute, you know what I mean? Easy bull jazz. What are we doing here? Alright, so this is the last place of whatchamacallit, bullishness right here, right? So this is the last place you would want it to be bullish, right? So 15 minute. Alright, so next upside in here is whatever. Fire. Okay, and then last place to be bullish is this 15. Right, because if we inverse this 15, bro, it's cooked. Not gonna lie, like this is the most premium gap, right, of the range, right, and we're respecting this premium 4 hour here, right? So all we really need to do, right, to be bearish here is inverse this gap. Then what do we have below, right? This gap is literally protecting all this, or all these low resistant lows, right, plus the swing low down here, right? So all we really have to do here now is just respect this. Like if we respect this 15-minute gap, then obviously we're bullish to like previous day high. But like if we disrespect this, right, and tap into like this 15-minute gap, right, we tap into this 15-minute gap, we're obviously just going to be bearish towards this LR swing low, right? So now we just need to see how we open, right? This definitely looks bullish, right? It just looks like we're about to fucking nuke up, right? So probably just going to open up higher. We open up lower, which is kind of benefiting the bullish narrative, right? We obviously sweep out that low, right? Open lower, close higher, right? We have these low resistance lows to target, right? We obviously have a 15-minute gap above. Could take this like inversion right here, right? Potentially 1-to-1, right? This could just play out, bro. This 930 Judas. So take that. Holy moly. Let's see actually the 15-second. Let's see what it does. Nothing really here. Yeah, nah, no inversion here other than this. It's like it would still be 1 minute inverse, 5-second, same story. Okay, nothing really on those lower time frames, but no inversion here, just the 1 minute inversion, right? So yeah, just take a screenshot of this. Okay. Fuck. Come on, dude. Open sesame. Opens lower and opens lower. Whatchamacallit, 15-minute gap target. LR above. BE at 15-minute. Like, it's odd, right, for this. Like, there's nothing really else much to say. Right, this runs. Cool. Right, this ends up running. Cool, you just plot that screenshot in there. Bling, blah. I didn't actually end up taking that, but I think what I ended up taking was like, nah, I've been on some like bullshit streak, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but I just took some bullshit like this, right? Took like OTE of this, and then I took like a short like this, and I put 5 contracts on, and I got like 1,500 to like halfway pass an account. But I think I took some shit like this, and it just ended up running to like right here. Ended up running right here, gave me 1,500. That's pretty much all she wrote. But oh shit, this is a pretty good trade, right? Why? You have 930 opens up lower, takes out the sell side, right? We're in a 15-minute gap as well. If we wanted to be bullish, we'd be bullish here. And yeah, we just run higher, so pretty good, right? Let's see how it reacts off of this. Whoa, let's actually rewind that bit. All right. Obviously, does it hold this 1 minute? We have a 1 minute gap, right? We would like to see a continuation off of here. You would get your inversion, 5-second inversion here. Yeah, and this would be your break even-ish or like your take profit, depending on whatever. Right? I would probably just target range high. Right, and then you'd get stopped out. Okay, cool. It's cool, dandy, right? I'm not really gonna write too much about that. I'm not gonna lie to you because you already seen that it went down, right? But okay, let's see some shorts out of this 15-minute, right? See if you get a resweep of this high. Revisits the 1 minute gap. We run lower. We have LR at the highs, right? So that would be the only thing not leading me to take this trade, right? We have LR at these highs. All right, I would be more interested in like a continuation at this point if we open like a 1 minute. Do we open a 1 minute? We barely open a 1 minute here, so like we have a 1 minute here. We have 930 low to target, right? At this point, we would like to see it generate some LR, right? And yeah, or just manipulate. No inversion there, so like you'd want to see like inversion down here, right? No inversion there, no inversion. This point took like fucking 15 candles, right, to get some shit. So I'll just take this as some more LR, right? Let's see if we open up another gap, maybe. No gaps. Alright, so at this point, you just want to see a resweep of the high. At least this high, right? This intermediate. Wait. at this point, right, what do we have? Like, this looks pretty good. Right, you have this accumulation, right? You swept out the accumulated highs, right? You leave these lows, right? Sign of lows, all trendline liquidity, right? We have this inverse right here. Granted, it is a huge inverse, right? What did we do though? We reswept the high, right? So we have like a double, whatchamacallit, stop right? We just enter there, probably stop above there, and then see if this is 101. No, let's go like 101 here. Right, and then you just run that bit. As soon as it sweeps out the low, you would go break even. Ends up getting stopped out and ends up dumping. Wow, bro, that's actually brutal. But what can you do, man, except say you're welcome, right? So you get the short right here. It is a kind of a scary short, right, since we did dump hella, right? But since we had this rejection wick at the top, right, I didn't really care too much, right? It looks like we did disrespected bearishness, right? So, I mean bullishness. So, this ends up getting break even, right? Or not even break even. This ends up losing, right? And ends up running, right? So, turn that bad boy. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Okay. Ends up getting. Wait. Oh wait. 15-second short. Targeting range low plus LR. Right. Stop hunt. What else? 15-minute gap, right? ITM high, right? And stop loss could have been at manipulation high, and that would have saved the trade. Trade ended up going BE, or stop loss and running lower. Cool. So that's all right here, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it, right? That's all to do. That's all you have to do when you're reviewing, right? Obviously, I took some bullshit today, right? Which I am trying to get better on. So I will not be taking some bullshit next time, right? And hopefully, actually, I'll start recording my trades. How about that, bro? I'll start recording my trades in the morning and throwing out like live analysis, and then y'all will see like the review shit. And then, yeah, I'm going to do that, bro. Fucking fire, genius. Okay. But with that being said, deuce!